Like I said, tough times never last, but tough people do. If you stand your ground and you learn to pick up yourself and you learn to actually learn from whatever you're experiencing look at this? Are you with me? All right. If I, will you? Okay. Maybe somebody who have a husband who is undergoing some dialysis, or maybe a husband with high sugar level. All right, a diabetic husband. You can talk to your sister. Oh, sister Mary. What if I show you a product or natural supplement or natural way on how to lower down the sugar level of your husband? Mary, will you be willing to listen? What if I show you will you be willing to be coachable? All right, are you with me? Will you be willing to look at this link that I will send you? Will you be willing to watch this video? Will you be willing to attend this training, this seminar? If I, will you? The only time you can use this script is when you find the problem. And I'm telling you, all right? I'm telling you, out of 100%, 90%, a person will say yes. Because what you are solving is their immediate need. They will listen, they will watch, they will attend, they will be coachable. Because you are particularly solving his immediate need. If I, will you? All right? Can you please type it down there? If I, will you? All right? Don't forget that, okay? Because you can use your own language, but you can use this online, offline. Again, it depends on your prospect how you will use this, because different prospects, different categories have different problems, unique situations. All right? If I, will you? Very powerful, okay? Now, I highly recommend, if you are an upline, if you are building a network, if you're building a team, okay? You demonstrate a feel-good culture, not a toxic culture. All right? The problem with some uplines right now is that, the reason why there's a very high attrition level than retention level, people are fading out very fast because the moment people plug into you, you demonstrate a toxic culture. You tend to push people. You do this, you do that, you do that, you do this for you to earn this and this and that. They become so toxic, pressured about you. You need to understand, you need to demonstrate a feel good. It's a win-win mindset, a feel good. Solve their problem first. Okay? You need to create a feel good culture. Remember, your network will be diverse. Not everyone in your team will be network builders. There are some that are just users, really, that are there to use the product. Then welcome them. It's okay. There are people who are just retailers. All right? They're just good in selling, and that's it. It's okay. Let them realize them on their own. You need to create a feel-good culture, not a toxic culture. The same with your prospect. If you're talking to a prospect, demonstrate a feel-good culture. How? Brother, if I show you a way on how to solve the 50,000 pesos for you to celebrate the birthday of your daughter, will you be coachable? If you said, yes, I will be. Well, anyway, I have a scheduled training here. If you want to attend to our event, this on Monday, or are you available? Are you going to be available on Monday or Tuesday? All right. If you want to listen, this will be great for you. It can solve your problem. But if not, it's okay. No problem. We can still connect. All right. Create a feel-good culture that it's okay if it doesn't want to, but it's also okay. It will be better if he will choose to do it. Right? Feel-good culture, not a toxic culture, not somebody who's hard pressure. Because I'm telling you, the time will come when the realization comes to him, he will be the one to approach you. He will be the one to. I remember one time during when you go to a reunion, you know what a reunion is? When you go with your family members and your friends, and some, I remember before our uplines teach us how to do it. I always do it to my reunion. I do it to my uncles. When we go to a reunion with my uncle, I will usually do that. A great conversation. Uncle, how's auntie right now? How's her blood pressure? Okay, and he will be talking about the high blood pressure, everything, every night. He will talk about the disease and everything. All right, really? You know what, uncle? I have a friend in the company I'm trying to start right now. They have a natural product coming from US. There's no detail. There's no facts. They have a natural product coming from US. You know what? This product can lower down the cholesterol level. We have a friend right now who tried it after 1 box in 1 month. Right? You know what? Right now he can really step on the stairs already. He can sleep well because before when she's not taking the product, he needs a very high pillow for her to sleep. Her BP is so high. It's over 140 over 110. But now she's now doing well. She's now doing her jogging, his exercises, and she's very happy right now. Anyway, uncle, let's eat. And then change the topic, right? You just created the need. Okay, just created the need. And you know what will happen after the reunion? Your uncle, your friend will be the one to approach you. Hey, hey, Miko, what are you talking about the product coming from US again? Can you tell me more about it? All right. So that's it. So again, you need to find the problem and then you make a feel good culture. Okay. Are you with me? All right. And of course, one of the best used tool, okay, to actually effectively invite somebody and captivate an interest. Again, our goal is to captivate an interest. One powerful way to captivate an interest is to use a third party. Utilize a third party. Now look at this. What is a third party? Let me explain to you guys for the people who are new in the business. What is the third party? Very simple. Let me explain first. For you to understand the third party, you need to understand what is a first party. First party is anything when you go straight to your prospect, you presenting and showing the business to your prospect. Brother, let me show you the business. Brother, let me show you the product. Brother, let me show you how to become a millionaire. Brother, let me show you how. The if I will you could be a first party. Okay? That's a first party. Brother, if I show you a business that could actually help you solve that problem, will you be willing to listen? Will you be willing to attend? Will you be willing to? That's the first party approach. Now, what is a third party? Third party is anything and anyone that you can use, all right, to show your prospect your opportunity. Anything, anyhow, that can steer the interest, that can captivate him. Anything. Let me give an example. What is a third party example? This is a powerful example of third party. Let me show you. One powerful example of third party are events. Events are a powerful third party. Why does events is a third party? Question. During an event, during a virtual event like this, during a presentation of your team, are you the one presenting the business? Are you the one explaining? No. The speaker is the one explaining. So it's a third party. You are using the event to show the solution to your prospect. It's not you. And again, third party is very powerful. You know why? Because most of the time, when you are inviting someone that is in the same level with you, remember, every people have different levels. All right? There are people who you listen to. There are people that you are alike. And there are people who listens to you. Usually, you can only use the first party to the people who looks up on you, people who listens to you, people who respects you. Maybe you're a manager, your employees. Maybe you're a teacher, your students. All right? But if this is you and you have some friends that are alike with you, most of the time you can use third party. If this is you and you have people you look up onto, your professors, the politician in your community, all right? You look up on them. What happens? You use third party. Because most of the time, if you use first party, imagine yourself riding a bus. You are inside the bus. You're just also a commuter. You don't have a car. You're riding a bus. And then you have a friend beside you and you tell them, brother, let me show you a business that will make us a millionaire. You can have your own car. What will your friend tell you? Brother, are you sure you're going to teach me how to have a car? You don't even have your own. So it's hard to recruit somebody or refer the solution to somebody or solve a problem of somebody that you are alike. So most of the time you use third party. To somebody you are alike and somebody you look up onto, you use third party. And that's where events will come in. All right? Find their problem and then point them towards an event. Find their problem and solve it by pointing them towards an event. During an event, what happens? Somebody speaks. So it's not you speaking. So they will listen. It's a third party. All right? What else? During an event, there will be a lot of other guests. That's why I highly recommend you to go with your other teams. There should be a day where all of you gather together and create a major event. Okay? Virtually. You know why? We have it in your offices, right? Online. You know why? Because that's very powerful. When your guests saw that a lot of people are listening, that's what we call social proof. What your prospect will think about, wow, this business might be really true. This business might really solve my problem because a lot of people are listening. But if your guests saw that it's only three people are listening, two people are listening, I think we are fooling ourselves here. We are only three. And out of the three, the two are the speakers. I'm the only one. Okay? All right? So, again, guys, but if you see that, wow, there are 300 people inside the virtual room. Wow, people are listening. People are opening their camera. And they'll never know who are the distributors and who are not. So you need to support. You need to open your cam. You need to participate. You need to chat here. So the people who will come in, the guests, they will say, wow, people are very participative. Wow. Remember, excitement is contagious. Even we are in online, excitement is contagious. So when you are attending a virtual event like this, make it a habit that you participate. You open your cam. So when we have a presentation, your guests will be interested. It's called social proof. Wow, this is really true. People are listening. There must be really something good happening here. Huh? There must be really something good happening. And then usually in events there will be testimonies. All right? So that's it. Third party. What else? Very good example of third party. I usually use this. Okay? Aside from events, a very powerful third party is also, okay, tools. What are tools? Sample products are powerful tool. Before, when we make a politician join the business, we bring them sample products. And the product speaks for themselves. The product speaks for themselves. As long as we will make sure that they know where the products came from. It came from me. It came from somebody. So when they try the product, all right, some of the people that you look up onto, they tend not, they will listen to you, but they tend not to believe in you because they believe in themselves, right? Most of the successful people that you know, most of the people that are very intelligent that you know, there are people who are analysts, right? You have two kind of decision makers: emotional decision makers and logical decision makers. When you're talking to analytical and logical decision makers, they won't listen to you. Yes, they will listen to you, but they won't believe you. They want to believe on themselves, so they will research it out. After you speak, they will Google you out. Huh? Do you know somebody like that? After you speak, they will Google you out. They will research. They will believe on themselves, and that's good. For people like that, use tools. If you are talking to people who are logical buyers or logical decision makers, use third-party tools. Use sample product and then put brochure inside. Or give a sample product and then use some websites. Send them a link of the website. Send them a video link. Send them a what do you call this? Right now, we use a lot of videos. That's why you need to have a lot of templates. You know, when you say templates, a combination of script, photos, and video links. So when somebody asks you about what is C24/7, you just send the link. You'll send the template. When somebody asks you what is C Supreme, you send a template. All right? So use tools. These are tools. It's not you, but they will be looking at it. All right? Are you listening? Okay? Are you learning? And of course, this is very powerful. You can use a third-party story of somebody. Right? Like what I did to my uncle that I shared to you. All right? I know that my aunt, the wife of my uncle, my auntie, have a high blood pressure. So I used another person's story. You know what, uncle? I have a friend who used this particular product coming from US. It's all natural. And you know what? I was amazed because after using this particular product, in just one box, after 1 month, her cholesterol level went down, her blood pressure went normal, and now we can do exercises. Anyway, come on, let's go back to eating. After the party, he will get curious. Hey, Miko, come here. What is the product you're talking about? What is that product coming from US? Can you tell me more? Where can I get that? Are you with me? All right. I used another person's testimony. You can do that. You can use the story of your coaches, of your mentors. You can use the story of your friends, of your colleagues here. Right? That's why it's better for also to hear stories coming from different people here. And Economy Driver Plan 2.0, because we have a lot of testimonies for the past 14 long years. You'll never run out of story here. Are you with me? You need to bring stories because stories do sell. Remember that. Okay? That's an example of a third party. Are you learning? All right? And last but not the least, okay? Last but not the least, for you to become an effective in invitation, connecting and capturing interest, remember, Sinaloa. Remember that. Okay, let me repeat. Sinaloa. You can type it down there. Come on. Type it down there in the chat. Sinaloa. What is Sinaloa, Miko? Sinaloa means safety in numbers and law of average. Come on, type it down there. Safety. Let me type it for you. Safety in numbers and law of average. All right? Safety in numbers and law of average. Okay? Remember that. Safety in numbers and law of average. Okay? What does it mean? In invitation, it's all about numbers. Okay? Some people will join, but some people will not. So make sure you go around it by numbers. Okay? If you want to make sure somebody will buy your product, one particular customer will buy your product this week, you need to make sure you talk not only to one people. Because out of the 10 people you will talk to, maybe one or two of them will buy. If you want one person that will buy your package and register to you, you need to connect and captivate interest not only of 1 to 2 people for the whole week. You need to talk to majorly 10 to 20 people for you to derive into 1 to 2 yes. All right? Out of 10, maybe 8 will say no, 9 will say no, 1 will say yes. So go with it. You are always safe in numbers. Okay? It's all about your numbers. How many people are you talking to? How many people are you connecting to? That's why right now we are in a great advantage because with technology, with online, we are well connected now. You just need to make sure that you're adding value to them and you're connecting well and you know how to captivate interest. Are you with me? You work with it. That's the only way, I'm telling you. All right? In fact, the truth is people know how to do it. It's just a matter of really doing it. All right? So safety in numbers and law of average. It's all about your numbers. All right? That's why if you go about law of average says that every person have an average. So meaning when you are starting, maybe out of 20 people you are talking to, your average registration or your average client that will say yes is 1. So if that's the case, you need to go for 19 no's for you to get 1. That's your average. That's law of average. And when you keep on doing it, 20 people, you always get one after another. So with this, you can celebrate every no, right? If you know that your average is 1 out of 10 or 1 out of 15, now what will happen? All right? The next time you wake up and you talk to somebody and he said no, what will you do? Celebrate. Wow, I had 1 no already. 18 no's to go and I'll get 1 yes. Are you ready? If your average is 1 out of 10 and when somebody said no to you early in the morning, what will you do? Yes, I had 1 no already. Huh? 9 no's to go and I'll get 1 yes. Law of average, I'm telling you. When you say law, it's given. It's like law of gravity. It's like law of attraction. The same with law of average. There will always be a law of average for you. Okay? So you just need to keep on, connecting to people. Go for numbers, right? Don't stop. Okay? Don't ever stop. I'm telling you. You'll get a lot of yes by doing that. You need to trust the process. You need to trust the process that, this is not something that we do out of luck anymore. This is not becoming lucky anymore, guys. 14 long years, 15,000 multi-millionaires that we have been creating in different countries worldwide. This is not becoming lucky anymore. In Economy Driver Plan 2.0, you create your own luck here. Are you with me? You are the ones going to create your luck. God is so great that He will not create somebody who is unlucky and lucky. God is so great that anything that is happening around you is motiveless. You create your own luck. All right? So trust the process. Go with numbers. Do something about it. A no is better than doing nothing. Okay, let me repeat. A no is better than doing nothing. Because when you get rejected, when somebody said no to you, it's okay. You know why? You know why it's okay when somebody said no to you? Because still, you had a feedback. You learned something. All right? Remember, there's no failures, only feedbacks. Okay? So you need to fail more. You need to fail fast. So you get more feedbacks and you become better in what you are doing. Right? You can never learn, you can never be good in something if you don't move, if you don't try, if you don't experience mistakes and failures. You need to fail fast. You need to fail more. You'll be good at it. All right? So trust the process, guys. And of course, for you to keep moving, you need to be self-motivated. Motivations should come and anchored within, not coming from outside. All right? Be self-motivated. The sad reality is there is a lot of leaders, all right, a lot of distributors, all right, that they are motivated after training. Pawe, grabe, sabardas. And then after 1 week and 2 weeks of no, they are now demotivated again. And they will go to upline. Upline, please motivate me again. Then your upline will motivate you again. And after motivation, you're, Pawe, grabe, sabardas. After 1 week, you are demotivated again. If you cannot even graduate into motivation, how much more you can learn a lot of other things. So you need to graduate first in self-motivation. You need to master motivating yourself. How? By anchoring what you are doing to a deep reason. You need to find your deep why. You need to anchor it to your deepest why. You need to be self-motivated. It's like an egg. Have you seen a boiled, or have you seen a chicken's egg? A chicken's egg. Have you seen a chicken? I believe most of you have seen a chicken egg already. Throughout your life, you've seen a chicken egg. You know, a chicken egg, if a chicken egg breaks from a force outside to inside, what happens? The chick inside, it means it's gonna die. It's death. Again, when a chicken's egg breaks from a force outside, from outside to inside, it means death. The chick inside will die because it breaks from outside to inside. But if a chicken's egg breaks from inside to outside, it breaks from inside, a force from inside to outside. What does it mean? It means life. It means continuity. The same with your motivation. If your motivation is coming from outside, that is temporary. But if your motivation must come inside of you, deep within you, I am telling you, by the end of the day, it will all boil down. You will be the one to motivate yourself. You won't stop. You will wake up. You will come up again. Whatever failure that is, you know that you can stand up again because the motivation comes from within you. You'll never stop until you get your dreams. So make sure each and every one of you from Region 7 in Middle East, be self-motivated. Right? Motivations must come inside. Right? And of course, all right, all right, Microsoft is forcing quitting. Okay, force quit first. All right, again, that's the 4 points on how to become effective. All right, are you with me?
Yes.
I think my okay, all right. Okay. Again, I forced quit my PowerPoint. Okay, my PowerPoint is out now. Anyway, we're done already. Okay, but again, before we go on, before we move on, before we separate ways, all right, before we separate ways, this is what we're gonna do. We'll be doing a breakout in the next, 5-10 minutes. Okay, is that okay? So you will feel the breakout. This will be very short. Okay, a breakout room. That's what we're gonna do. From all the things that you learned today, okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'll give you an instruction. Listen to me. How many are we, Coach Ira? Do you have the breakout room already there, or let me do it for you guys? Can you transfer the hosting to me so I can? Can you make me a host so I can do or you can prepare our breakout? How many are we? We are 150.
Sir,
All right.
Host po.
All right. So let's make a room divided into. Can we make a room divided into 5 participants? How many is that? Can you compute that for me? How many rooms are we going to create if we will be doing 5 people, or maybe can we do it 4?
37.
30. All right. 37 is 4 people.
Or 4. Yes.
Okay, let's make it 4 so it will be fast. All right. So a group of 4 people, guys, open your cam, participants, open your microphone. We will divide you into 37 rooms with 4 people each. All right. Okay. Now this is what we're gonna do. Listen to me. All right. Listen to me. What you're gonna do once you arrive on your breakout rooms, okay? I will be doing a breakout room for you. Once you arrive in the breakout rooms, what we'll do is this. Listen to the instruction. Okay, listen to me. This will be random. Okay? What you'll do is you will share something. Share your greatest takeaway coming from our session that you can think you can apply right away. Something that you can apply right away. Because remember, awareness creates responsibility, but awareness without action creates nothing. Okay? So you need to take action. So share. Again, listen to me. We learn not only from listening, but by conversation. So share to your breakout room. Okay? What is the greatest takeaway that you think you can apply right away, as in tomorrow or now? Okay? Share it to your people. Now, this is what we're gonna do. When you separate on the break, the shortest hair. Listen to me. The person who has the shortest hair, or maybe has no hair. All right. The shortest hair will be the one who will do the timer. You can only share 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes per person. So you do a timer, prepare a timer, and then after 3 minutes, if the first person speaking is not yet done, you can cut him, you can cut her. Sister, please, you're done with the timer of 3 minutes. We need to transfer it to the next speaker. Somebody needs to share next, right? So 2 to 3 minutes per person, share whatever you want to share, okay? The shortest hair will be doing the timer. The longest hair, listen, the longest hair will speak first. Hey, the problem with breakout room, sometimes no one wants to speak first. All right, you will feel each other. The four of you will feel each other. No one is opening their camera. No one is opening their microphone. So again, shortest hair, okay? Timer, longest hair, speak first. And then others will follow. Clear? Clear, guys? Share your greatest takeaway in this message right now. Again, listen to me. I want you to have the full experience of this session. So you will learn not by listening, but also by expressing and conversation. And after that, we'll be giving you an ample amount of time per person. And then you will notice a timer. We will all go back to the main room. All right? After the timer, we will all go back to the main room. If you still have time, speak. If you don't see the countdown, yet, you can still share together. You can still share together. You can still brainstorm. All right? Learn from each other. So we will now create the breakout rooms, guys. All right? This will be random. Everyone, please participate. Be fair to everyone in this session. All right? So see you in a bit of while.
Hello. Long ka long.
Hi!
Hello. Dalawa pa lang tayo. We are two.
I'm long
Ayan,
hair.
ikaw ang long, ikaw mauna. So, hintayin natin yung iba. Hi, Cathy. Hello.
Hi!
Welcome.
Good morning.
Hintay tayo pa ng iba.
Alright.
Ayan, wala pa sila.
Ako pa ata.
Saan ka, be? Saan ka ngayon? Nasaan ka ngayon, be?
Nasa Pakistan ako.
Ah, talaga? Sinong upline mo?
Actually, member ako sa EC sa Pinas. Tapos, nag-forward lang ng link sa akin si Sir Korsky.
Ah, okay.
Siya kasi yung company manager dito sa Lahore, Pakistan. So, nag-communicate kasi kami kasi na may order ako ng isang package. Tapos, nag-send siya sa akin ng link about this. So, kaya ko nalaman at saka na-join ako.
Okay, good. Hello, sino ba to? Welcome, Harry. Ikaw pala ang unang magsasalita mamaya, ha? Hintayin natin sila. I believe mga 4 or 5 tayo. Nandyan si Mr. Hall of Famer Harry. 3 na tayo.
Wow. Wow, ang dami pala natin. Hindi ko akalain ganito karami ang viewers.
Konti lang yan. 160, konti pa lang tayo. Kasi normally umabot
Ay, ganun ba?
Pag yung maramihan.
First time kong mag-join nito.
Lagi
hindi ako
once a week tayo. Kasi ang Pakistan, part na siya ng Middle East or Region 7. So, magiging regular na siya. Pero, normally, minsan inaabot ng 300 to 400. Minsan nga, 1,000 eh. Pag yung buong mga maraming grupo, ito kasi parang region to region tayo, kaya medyo onti lang eh. So,
pero,
join ka lagi.
So, saan kang grupo, Miss Mitch?
Kagrupo ko yan, mga Pakistan. Sila Ahmed Bati, yung mga buong Pakistan na yan. Kagrupo ko sila. Oo, pero originate kasi yung Pakistan from Dubai eh, yung upline, yung grand upline namin, Joel Galban, which is...
hold on. Joel
Galban. Pag itanong mo yan dyan sa mga Pakistan leader, kilala yan, Joel Galban, kasi siya yung grand upline.
Galban.
Oo.
Kasi hindi ko alam. Bago kasi ako na-join sa EC, Pero yung friend ko ang nag-refer sa akin dun sa Pinas. Kaya sabi ko, baka wala pa atang easy dito sa Pakistan. Kaya ginugol ko yung sa Lahore na, na office. Tsaka tinawagan ko yung office. Tapos yun, nakausap ko si Mr. Korsky. Tapos sabi ko, Mr. Korsky, hindi ko kasi alam kasi bago lang ako. Parang last month lang ako. Tapos nag-join ako. Pero yung mga information ko galing Pinas. So meron kaming online platform na about EC. So nagsistart na kami ng mga module trainings, ganun. So sabi ko, easy na ba dito sa Pakistan? So sabi niya, hindi pa. So yun, nag-chat lang kami kasi nag-update ako sa package kasi gusto ko nga bumili para i-introduce ko din yung packages dito sa family ko kasi wala din silang alam about ganun. So ayun, kaya nag-send lang siya sa akin ng link nito. Sabi ko, sige nga, maki-join kasi yung husband ko kasi naman nandun sa Dubai.
Nasa Dubai yun.
Oo, so ako yung nandito, so parang palitan kami. Ako yung nandito sa Pakistan, tapos siya ang nandoon. Dati, doon ako sa Dubai nag-work.
Dito rin ako sa
Saan
Dubai.
Ka
Nasa Dubai ako.
Nandyan ka sa Dubai? I see. Oo, ilang taon ka na dyan sa Dubai?
Tagal na. 10 years na.
Ay,
Si
ganun. Ako
naka-on?
7 years ako.
Ano ba yan, Harry? Open ka ng line mo para sharing tayo. Tawag nito, sa kasi sa international, hindi tayo easy. ED tayo. Economy drivers.
Oo, kaya nga.
So, pag nasa,
diba?
pag
Kaya
Pilipinas,
new
easy.
sa akin.
So, tayo? Naka-off siya. Naka-off si na lang tayo, sharing kasi later, babalik na tayo. Ikaw na mauna.
Kaya nga.
Ano yung breakout mo? Breakout or share mo yung take away.
Ang dami kong natutunan about dun sa, grabe, yung partnership, at saka yung mag-utilize ako ng third party. Kasi, dun ako na-alarma kasi sa line ng family ko dito, sobrang ang dami nilang problem about sa health. Kasi yun kasi yung primary Kasi dito kasi sa Pakistan, wala masyadong nag-advertise about sa health. Yun yung parang hindi sila aware. Parang yung education nila about sa health parang low lang. So parang ang gusto ko is I want to educate them kasi sa line ko I'm a nursing graduate. So parang may konting kaalaman din ako about sa product and then how the product goes and ganun. So parang yung mas ma-explain ko thoroughly about dun sa product. So dun ko na dun ko ita-target yung market ko. So parang sige, yung family ko kasi sobrang diabetic, may high blood, at saka yung currently lang yung mother-in-law ko, may siya sa puso. So may maintenance na siya sa niya sa puso, may enlargement na siya a little bit. So yun mini-maintain na niya. So yung sister-in-law ko din, sobrang taas ng mga sugar nila. So parang dun ko na ng opportunity na dito ko siya ita-target. So parang magma-market ako dun based sa situation nila or sa problem nila about health. Kasi pag hindi, parang sabi ni sir na pag in-offer mo lang ng ganun, parang wala namang, parang hindi nila masyadong mag-gets. So parang dun ko muna yung problem nila about health, bakit sila nagkaroon ng diabetes, could it be na masyado silang may problema or parang tension sila, yung ganun. So kaya nag-i-increase yung sugar level nila, yung history ng genes, ganun. So parang line ba sa family? So ayun. So yun yung take out ko. Ang dami kong natutunan pero
magre-return na daw tayo.
Malapit na. Oo, malapit
tawag nito
na.
si Harry, share ka naman ng konti.
Oo.
Share ka naman, Harry. 40 minutes.
Hello, good morning, Ma'am Mitch, and Ma'am Cathy. Yes, good morning sa inyo. So, hindi ko alam ang sasabihin kasi kaiin ko lang.
Okay lang.
Okay.
Ano bang...
Yung natutunan mo.
Ano bang gusto ko sabihin?
Yung natutunan mo ba?
Natutunan about...
Sa training natin kanina.
Kanina.
Kasi actually ma'am, hindi ko masyadong naabutan yung sinabi ni Sir Miko kasi kayain ko lang. Galing ako sa church.
Okay. Okay lang.
Okay
So,
lang.
hindi ko alam kung ano ko sasabihin ko.
Return tayo, return. Admit. Ang dami.
Alright, that's it guys. I hope nakapag-sharing kayo. May mga nag-share ba? I hope some of you have shared, or maybe some of you really didn't open your cam. By the way, we are just test running this dry run of this is just a dry run of our pre-launch of our R2S program. But we'll make sure that during November, when we launch this during our mid-year rally, we'll make sure that we're going to be strict on really making you participate as you enroll and enlist on R2S program. Remember, guys, we learn not only from listening but conversing, expressing. You need to break that ice. You need to actually share yourself, all right? Because the time will come, you'll not just be listening, but you will be the one to teach and share to the big empire that you're going to be building in the next coming years to come, all right? So again, thank you very much. You're finished with the second pre-launch session of Roadmap to Success program. Let's enjoy Economy Driver Plan 2.0. Let me bring the floor and the mic to our host right now. God bless you. Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you so much,
Wow.
Sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Sir Miko.
Thank you so much, Sir Miko Imson. I hope everyone is excited for the upcoming R2S program. So, with my co-host, are you still here? Yes. Myra, hi. Sir
Yes,
Korsky,
I think
hi.
Sir Korsky has something to say with our Pakistan
sure.
leader.
Go
Yes,
ahead,
so
Sir Korsky.
to all our Pakistani leaders, all our Pakistani participants, please stay after the session. Please stay on this Zoom meeting room so that we will be having a discussion with Mr. Miko Imson about the Ed Plan for Pakistan. So be excited and be ready today. It will be pre-discussed for Pakistani leaders. So may I request tamam Pakistani participants सबको दरख्वास्त के जाती है कि ट्रेनिंग खत्म होने के बाद थोड़ा वक्त मजीद है मेहरबानी तमाम पाकिस्तानी लीडर्स तमाम पाकिस्तानी participants सबको दरख्वास्त के जाती है कि ट्रेनिंग खत्म होने के बाद थोड़ा वक्त जाती है. Please stay after the presentation. Thank you so much. बहुत शुक्रिया.
All right. I think with the UAE leaders and Kuwait, we can leave the room so we could give it to the Pakistan. We'll see you next week for our next training. Be excited, guys.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you,
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Apmich.
Thank you din po.
Bye-bye.